Hello, today I'm going to review a Japanese movie called Hara-Kiri, Death of a Samurai, or Ichime, literally means one life in Japanese. Now, in order to understand this film's relationship to reality, we have to understand the historical background first. I'll be referring to the works of Ikegami Eiko and Mary B. Jensen to illustrate my points. The events in the movie took place around 1620 to 1630s, the early decades of the Tokugawa period or the Edo period. Japan entered an era of peaceful development, yet a large number of low-rank samurai faced hardships in their livelihood because there are no more big wars for them to fight. Here, Maris Jensen provides us with a clear description. In many large castle towns, and particularly in Edo, the modern-day Tokyo, samurai often face a real struggle for existence on their income. In large cases, men might make umbrellas or weave baskets for additional change, but the real burden fell on women. Samurai became pitiful reminders of a heroic past who adapted themselves to a mundane present. We can notice a number of indicators in the movie. Although there's indeed a fighting scene at the end of the movie between Tsukumo and other fighters, in my opinion, the film's message about war lies in the shocking process of seppuku committed by Chichiwa. It requires even more courage to kill oneself than kill an enemy on the battlefield, because the killer himself has to endure excruciating pain. In other words, this is a spiritual war or war against oneself, a display of honor. But the question remains, why would Chichiwa decide to kill himself even though that was not his real intention? Chichiwa's seppuku conveys more things than just courage. It's also about honor, shame, and face, or in Japanese words, menboku. These are all interrelated. The film shows us a number of symbols which stand for a samurai's honor, such as their top knot, swords, and armor. A samurai who loses these symbols of honor will be considered shameful in their society. In this sense, Chichiwa can be considered ashamed of his name, for he not only sold his swords and replaced it with a fake one made of wood as concealment, he also ate dirty food from the ground like a beggar. Hence, he decided to end his life gloriously as the last hope to maintain his honor. And two quotes help me to come to this conclusion. The first is from Ikegami Eiko. She wrote that the samurai collectively define themselves as those who know shame and will risk their lives to defend their honor. The second came from Yoshida Shoin, one of the most famous philosophers and nationalists in pre-modern Japan. He said that shame, haji, is the most important word in a samurai's vocabulary. Nothing is more shameful than not understanding shame. Crime belongs to the body, but shame lies in the soul. In conclusion, the film regards Bushido as a paradoxical set of principles, with both positive and negative influence upon samurai. It does not really quite define Bushido as a good thing or bad thing. However, both the film and the readings allow me to learn a number of valuable information of pre-modern Japan, such as that shame is intolerable to samurai, and they're always able to turn to seppuku as their last resort to keep their honor.